Have you ever eaten something that seemed healthy, but just an hour later, your blood sugar spiked? You felt tired, dizzy, maybe even your feet started tingling. You're not alone. Millions of seniors are unknowingly eating six common foods that quietly raise their blood sugar and worsen their diabetes every single day. And the scariest part? Some of these are even labeled heart healthy, but in seniors over 60, they can quietly contribute to vision loss, leg numbness, even kidney strain. Hi, I'm Dr. John, and today I'm going to reveal the six foods seniors with diabetes must completely avoid and what to eat instead to regain blood sugar control, reduce inflammation, and feel energized after meals again. If you're struggling with your A1C, if you're waking up tired, or if your doctor says your glucose is still climbing despite your efforts, this video could be the turning point. And if you find this helpful, consider subscribing to HealthSync. We're building a safe space for seniors who want real answers, not just another pill. Let's fix this together. Let's begin with the first dangerous food. Food number one, flavored yogurt. Most seniors think yogurt is a healthy choice, and it can be, but not the fruit-flavored kind you'll find in most grocery stores. These little cups are often loaded with added sugars. Some even have more sugar than a glazed donut. Brands often hide it with words like fruit puree, honey blend, or evaporated cane juice. For a senior with diabetes, this means a sharp blood sugar spike, followed by a crash, fatigue, and insulin resistance over time. What's the alternative? Choose plain Greek yogurt, preferably full-fat, organic, and unsweetened. You can sweeten it naturally with a few blueberries or cinnamon, which may even help blood sugar control. Let's move to number two, and this one might be in your kitchen right now. Food number two, whole wheat bread. Yes, you heard me right. Even the whole wheat bread that's marketed as healthy can cause spikes in blood sugar. Why? Because many commercial whole wheat breads are ultra-processed. They digest quickly, just like sugar. In fact, some whole wheat slices have a glycemic index higher than table sugar. That means your blood glucose reacts faster and stronger after eating it. For seniors, that leads to tiredness, weight gain, and even worsening neuropathy in the legs. Instead, switch to sprouted grain bread, or better yet, low-carb seed bread. These release energy slower, keep you full longer, and protect your insulin response. And before we continue, let me share a quick story. One of my patients, Mr. Kapoor, age 67, was confused. He was eating fruit yogurt every morning with a slice of wheat toast, yet his blood sugar kept climbing. We made two simple changes: plain Greek yogurt, low-carb seed toast. 3 weeks later, his fasting glucose dropped by 14 points. And his energy levels? He told me he started walking again without feeling drained. Sometimes it's not about taking more meds, it's about choosing better fuel. Now let's keep going, because number three is likely something you drink every single morning. Let's continue. You may have started your morning with this next one, but if you're diabetic, it could be silently damaging your body. Food number three, fruit juices. That's right, even the so-called 100% natural orange juice, or no added sugar juices, can be a major problem for blood sugar stability, especially in seniors. Here's why. Juicing removes the fiber, and fiber is what slows down sugar absorption. What's left? A sugary liquid that enters your bloodstream faster than soda. A glass of orange juice may contain 22 to 30 grams of sugar. That's equivalent to nearly 7 teaspoons of sugar in one gulp. For seniors over 60 with slowed metabolism, insulin resistance, or kidney strain, this can cause sudden glucose spikes, pressure on the pancreas, and even blurred vision or headaches. So what's the better choice? Eat the whole fruit instead. Yes, a small orange or a few slices of apple with the skin on. That fiber, that chew time, that natural pacing, it all makes a huge difference. If you crave something refreshing to sip, try infused water with lemon slices, mint, or a dash of cinnamon. Better yet, chilled unsweetened green tea with a few drops of stevia. Hydration without the blood sugar bomb. Now, food number 4. This one is dangerous not because of sugar, but because of how it fuels inflammation. Food number 4, processed meats. Seniors often reach for easy-to-cook proteins, sausages, bacon, hot dogs, deli meats. But these are often high in sodium, preservatives, and nitrates, all of which can worsen insulin resistance and trigger inflammation in joints and nerves. One study from Harvard showed that frequent consumption of processed meat increases the risk of type 2 diabetes by up to 19%. And for seniors already managing blood sugar issues, this means extra strain on the kidneys, swelling in the legs, and slower healing. What should you eat instead? Choose lean proteins like boiled eggs, paneer, tofu, or lentils. Better yet, try soft-cooked fish like salmon or sardines, rich in omega-3s and gentle on your digestion. Remember, clean protein is key for stable blood sugar, strong muscles, and long-term energy. And speaking of clean, let me tell you about one of my patients. Mrs. Mina, age 70, came to me with constant fatigue and bloating. She ate a lot of chicken salami and diet sausages for convenience. Her fasting sugar hovered around 145 milligrams per deciliter, and her HbA1c kept climbing. When we removed processed meats and added lentil soup, grilled fish, and soaked almonds, her numbers began to improve. She even told me, "Doctor, I finally feel light after eating, not sleepy." It's not always about starving yourself. It's about feeding yourself right. Let's keep going. Because the last 2 foods are the ones people think are healthy, but are actually destroying their blood sugar balance in secret. Let's finish strong, because food number 5 is something most people eat thinking it's a healthy snack. But for seniors with diabetes, it can be one of the sneakiest sugar traps. Food number 5, granola bars and healthy. Snack bars. Let me be clear, most granola bars on store shelves are not healthy. They're often packed with honey, glucose syrup, dried fruits, and chocolate coatings. Some bars contain over 20 grams of sugar, that's equal to 5 teaspoons, and they spike blood glucose faster than many desserts. For seniors over 60, this means added belly fat, increased insulin resistance, and higher risk of heart complications. Even bars marketed as diabetic-friendly can still contain hidden carbs. What should you do instead? Make your own low-carb snack bites using nuts, seeds, and a touch of nut butter. Or simply snack on a handful of almonds, walnuts, or pumpkin seeds. These stabilize your energy, reduce inflammation, and support heart health too. Now we've come to the final item on the list, and it's one many Indian seniors consume daily, especially with tea or as a side dish. Food number 6, white rice. Yes, as beloved as it is in Indian homes, white rice is a high glycemic food. It digests quickly, turns into sugar fast, and creates a massive spike in blood glucose levels. One Harvard study showed that people who eat white rice daily have a 27% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. For seniors already dealing with prediabetes or diabetes, white rice can worsen fatigue, brain fog, and sugar cravings. So what can you eat instead? Choose brown rice, millets, quinoa, or cauliflower rice in moderate amounts. They provide more fiber, magnesium, and slow-burning carbs. If you absolutely must eat rice, combine it with dal and veggies to slow down the absorption. It's all about balance. And now that we've gone through all 6, let's wrap this up with some powerful reminders. Let me say this clearly. You are not to blame. Most of these foods were sold to us as healthy, convenient, or traditional. But the truth is, your body after 60 is different. It processes carbs more slowly. It needs cleaner proteins. It needs you to be smarter than the food industry. And with just a few simple swaps, you can take back control of your blood sugar, energy, and long-term health. Start with one change. Remove one trigger food. Replace it with something your body will thank you for. And if you found this video helpful, I invite you to subscribe to HealthSync. We're building a trusted space for seniors. No fear, no fluff, just real solutions. You can leave a comment below and tell me, which of these 6 foods surprised you the most? And what's the one change you're ready to try this week? Until next time, take care of yourself, stay strong, and remember, it's never too late to feel better again. This is Dr. John signing off.